Tele-Radio, Goitse, right? Is it like B-O-I-G-O? Okay. Goitse. Welcome to the show. This is TDA Tele-Radio. It's Uncle Ian and Uncle Slim. Actually, just MP.
Alright.
This is Uncle Slim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Why'd you call yourself Fat Uncle Slim?
No.
Biggie Smalls, right?
No.
Fat Uncle Slim.
With a P.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so you are here for Streetjive. You're the MC.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Who's the other culprit?
The stacks.
Oh, is it?
Big money stacks.
All right, if I could have you on the microphone so I can pick you up clearly, that would be fine. Yeah, shift it.
Move it. You can shift it.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that better?
No, that's great. That's
Okay,
fantastic.
good. Yeah.
Goitse, where were you born? Yeah. Where you grew up?
Born and raised in Mahalate.
Yeah.
And then, but I tell people I was practically raised everywhere because my mom moved so much at the time, work related.
Yeah.
So I've been pretty much everywhere in BW. So.
All right. The reason why I'm asking is because, you know, we're so global because we're digital, so anybody anywhere in the world could be watching this.
Oh, okay.
The Dow Academy, you know, we're just like as global as it gets.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the Dow Academy?
Yes.
Please don't say Unity Dow. What else do you know about the Dow Academy besides Unity Dow?
I know that it's close to my house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're from Mochudi?
I stay here. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know. So, like, what is it that you do, like, in life right now for a living?
I'm full-time immersed into the arts.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I do. Full-time artist. So I'm a dancer. I'm a choreographer. I have my own dancing company. We do mostly wedding dance choreography, and then I co-own it with my younger sister.
Wow.
She does the image consultancy part of everything. She does the fashion, the styling. You know, she helps me with all my outfits, because I do a lot of in front of the cam work.
Yeah.
So she helps. She comes exactly. She comes when I need her.
Yeah, keep it in the family, just like the Indians, right?
We do that. So
Yes.
called House of Swani. The Swani part is from our surname, Kaswani.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then besides the dancing and the choreography, I also creative direct, and I'm a voiceover artist.
Yeah.
Most people will know me from Big Brother Africa.
Wow. How'd you
the
get selected?
reality
I
TV show.
always want to know. How these things happen. How'd that process start? Who made you want to get into applying for Big Brother Africa? How did that happen?
I think the first season I ever watched was the one before the one I went to. That was season 8.
Okay.
So I saw it. It was really interesting. I'm like, okay, this is something I'd like to participate in. And then at the time I was doing my 3rd year at the University of Botswana. So the next year came and the audition. When they did the auditions around May, that's the time I had completed my last semester, like my 4th year. So I was like, okay, perfect timing. So that's how it all came about. And then my family was supportive. They were excited.
Were they worried about other things that happens on Big Brother?
Not really. No.
Okay. They're comfortable with your shower scenes, right? Like, she's been bathing for years. It's okay.
Oh, well, yeah. And I wasn't worried about that.
Okay.
I remember, like, the first week, most of the housemates struggled with that. They're like, okay, this is going to take some time getting used to. But I don't know. The second day, I even forgot the cams were there.
Which is great.
The nerves were down, and I was like, okay, let's do this.
All right. How did Big Brother change your life?
Yo, big time. Big time. Because I studied, I have a bachelor's degree, a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Theatre Arts. I majored in Theatre Arts.
Okay.
And I think that came at a perfect time because Big Brother Africa was almost like a stage, an auditioning stage for me. You know, I got to share myself and my crafts, what I'm best at doing with everybody else, you know. So even when I got out of the house to look for work and you know anything,
the CV was out there.
The CV was out there.
The CV was out there. They were like, okay, we know you're capable of that. We've seen you. Okay, you're good. We're interested in working with you. So it opened a lot of doors, and it was just a great platform to sit together. Yeah,
that's amazing.
And I've been riding the wave ever since. So.
Let me ask you this. probably Uncle Stim has got a lot of questions around this, but how psychological was it, like in the big house?
That was the most hectic part.
Yeah.
But they were very supportive in that they've always provided the psychologists or therapists from the get-go.
Yeah.
It's a very different environment to be in altogether. It's not your normal everyday stuff, where you have to be within these four walls, and then outside of these four walls, like cameras watching you, and beyond the cameras, the people all over the country, the world, watching you, all over the continent, watching you. So that can get quite stressful over time.
Yeah.
And not knowing what the people are thinking of you, or the perspective, or whatever impression you've made out there is also the most hectic part, because they go to keep you inside the house.
Are you very intentional in the house? Like, I know I'm gonna win this. I want this money. Like, serious.
I know what to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to be worth it. The audience has to be entertained enough to say, okay, this person deserves to be in the house.
Yeah.
She deserves to be in our screens every night, every day. So
yeah. Local productions in Botswana. What have you worked on?
What have you worked on since then?
When I came back, I did. Sure. we'd spend like the entire day and another day and another day. Well, when I got out of the house, the only thing that I could do best was acting, and I did a bit of poetry. I did a bit of dancing as well. So that was the only artistic whatever that I was doing at the time. And then when I got out of the house, I got a lot of producers, or what do I call them? Event organizers asking me to come through to some MC work, some presenting work that I was new to, because I'd never done it before Big Brother. So that was quite an experience. And it was very challenging, but I had fun with it. And I did. I remember immediately after I left the house, I did the Hamptons. They were in 2014. Yes, the Hamptons Jazz Festival. And then I also got to do the GNC first music festival. That's huge.
That's huge.
The stages are huge. And I was doing something I'd never done before in front of thousands of people. So that was different. I mean, the opportunities came big and big and big and big and bigger, and I was surprised. And I got to tour also. I remember there was a time Zahara was doing a cross Botswana tour, and I was part of the dancing team that did for Helen Digobe, who's now based in South Africa, but she did the opening sequences for all of the shows that Zahara. So that was nice to somewhat share a stage with such a huge artist like Zahara and Flavor from Nigeria, and Joe Thomas from America. I mean, that was big. So
it's interesting you mentioned Joe, because Joe was supposed to perform at a friend's birthday party this weekend, actually.
Wow.
In Sun City.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a rich bastard. No, like Joe Thomas. He's got COVID, so he didn't come down. Yeah, but this guy.
One song.
Joe Thomas?
Yeah,
one song from Joe Thomas? Yeah. Let's make a love scene. Let's make a love scene. Yeah. You know Joe Thomas. You don't know Joe Thomas.
Another one.
But there was a big song.
Nothing comes to mind now.
Oh, but there's quite a lot.
It's okay. It happens.
Oh man, there's a lot of songs I know from Joe, but he was the guy at the time.
Yeah.
Before the other guy who was like aging number, and we didn't get what he was trying to say to us. Yeah. Storm is over. This is a storm is over. Like he just started for him. Yeah, it's an R. Kelly pun, but it's okay. Okay, so this is the one thing that I want to ask.
Yeah.
When you and Big Brother, you're carrying the country's flag.
Yes.
What you do there speaks on the nation.
Absolutely, yes.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Was there at some point that you were thinking twice, like, should I use this as a strategy? But then,
Botswana is like this.
Yeah. I mean, a few times for sure, because at the end of the day, as much as I went for auditions alone, I'm representing Botswana. That's a nation, and that's a whole lot of people that are going to be looking up to me and say, okay, that girl she's holding our flag. So So some things, you know, you have to kind of like hold back on doing because, I mean, it's
a little bit conservative this side.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, my parents were watching for starters. So,
yeah.
So, yeah.
Can I ask you something very, very personal with the big brother, right?
Okay.
It's like a crush or someone you like there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Which country? Because then I know which country you're interested in.
Oh, gosh. No, well.
We don't have to say the person, but you can say the country.
Oh my gosh, I've never shared this out loud. I mean, if I were to say that, or I'm gonna give it away, they're gonna know who.
At least we know the country you would like to go to. It's okay. Which country was it?
Oh Lord.
No, we're not gonna
go.
Okay,
a few. I had a few.
Oh yeah, a few countries.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, top 3
people. What did you say?
People, yeah. Or people.
And it's okay because they probably. It's okay because they probably didn't know, right?
Oh, it was some new.
Some new.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'd like to mention.
Gosh.
Because most people.
Do
you know why I'm asking? Some people don't even, especially the young kids, right? They don't know where some of these countries are.
Oh, okay.
I had to ask some of these kids, like, do you know where Kenya is? And they were thinking it's somewhere up northwest Africa, but it's in the east. So if you tell me the country, then I'll be able to tell the kids where the country is on the map. At least. Yeah, which country was it?
They can figure it out. Well, obviously, gosh, the fact that I said obviously.
This is the thing. It's like obviously.
Oh gosh. Well, I'd like to visit Tanzania. I'd like to visit Nigeria. I'd like to visit Tanzania, of course. But I mean, everybody who was, all the contestants were beautiful people, you know, inside and out. And I'm attracted to energy.
Yeah.
You know, so
I was attracted to Tanzanian energy for 4 years. She was vegetarian too. And I didn't eat meat for 4 years. So I understand why you would have loved Tanzania. It's okay. Dar es Salaam. You wanted to go to Zanzibar, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah. So
and I still like to go. I haven't been.
Yeah. Are you guys staying in touch?
Yeah, with most of them.
Okay.
Most of them.
Hey. Oh, this is called Drogo, by the way. If you had to get more Drogo today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So what brings you here today? Couple more, which is also close to your home.
Yes.
Which is great. What brings you to Couple More today? Obviously, Streetjive group. How did you get this thing?
And I mean, to add on to the previous question that you had asked, I think Streetjive or Arabina Streetjive is also one of the biggest opportunities that came within the whole Big Brother wave and all of that, because when they first invited me to be part of the show, I came in as a guest judge. So I only did one episode. They were in Mochudi and I was guest judging for Mochudi, and then they also invited me for the finals that were in Gaborone a weekend after that, and so I got to be part of that as well. So this time around we're doing season 2. That was season 1, 2015. So now we're doing season 2, 2022, and they invited me on the whole production. So I've been with them since day 1. We're traveling across Botswana. We've so far been to Kanye, we've been to Mulebulole, and this weekend, actually yesterday we were in Seroe, and then the day before that we were in Francistown. Still have to do the Gaborone auditions, so
When are the Gaborone auditions again?
They're going to be next week, on the 23rd, and then on the 24th we have the conference, and then on the 30th it's the finals where we're going to be crowning the best group dancers in Botswana, the best solo dance in Botswana.
That's what's up.
Major prizes to be won. So, I mean, I'm more than happy and excited to be part of this production and coming in as a presenter, coming in as an MC, and coming in as also somewhat a dance mentor. I do a bit of mentoring to some of the contestants, you know, advice where I can. So it's been fun, and I handled season 2. The exciting part about it.
Just a credit?
Yes, the exciting part about it is that they introduced the TikTok challenge.
Oh, nice.
Which I handle.
Great.
That is like a Goitse Streetjive corner. It's my little thing. And
a little spin off that.
Yeah, so get engaged with the dancers across and just learn. There's a lot of dance moves that I knew now that I've been doing a lot of dancing.
Can you dance all your way to the Dar Academy since we're close by? Can you?
From your house?
Can I what?
Can you dance all the way to
the Dar Academy? I can do that.
So you can teach some kids to dance?
Yes.
You probably get paid for it.
Okay, let's do it. I'm ready. When do I start?
Next term.
All right.
We just need to get the Romanian on board.
All right.
Yeah.
That'll be fine. Well, that'll be fine.
I am saying this because I'm Mr. Ian.
That'll be fine because I love teaching. I teach dance and I love to do that.
Yeah.
Season 1.
Yeah.
The winners.
Yo. Yeah. Season 1 was huge, and I mean, to prove that this is not just a competition where we're looking for the best dancers, and then we're like, okay, we give them the monies, and we're like, bye. You know, we don't do that. You know, we don't do that. I mean, yeah. All right. Anyway, so the solo dancer who won season 1 was Gecko. He's a krumper. He's one of the best dancers I know, and one of the dancers I've also gotten the opportunity to work with. He's now on radio on Yaron FM as Mr. T. So you see, he's grown. He still dances, but he's grown and spread his wings, and he does a lot more now. And then the category was won by Psycho Kings, guys from Kanye.
Yeah.
I mean, they're big. Just last week, I heard that Master KG featured them in one of his videos. So
very true.
Very exactly.
They've been doing the most.
Yeah.
You know, so this is
they're
just
living
evident.
the African dream.
This is just evident that we don't just do a dance competition. It goes beyond that. You know.
Don't you find it amazing that Mochudi has got so much talent that actually nobody appreciates or recognizes? This is something that I've just discovered.
And that's why we're here. You see?
I mean, dude was born here.
Yeah.
Shona was from here, the great late Shona.
Yes.
Last Karen is here. You're here.
Yeah, you are here.
Mr. Yeti's here.
Yeah, and we have him do as our guest judge today.
Exactly. We were talking to him earlier as well.
You know, he's doing the most as well. Big things. And it's amazing. And I'd say I was born in Mahalape, but my parents have been part of the community of Mochudi since I think I was 2 years old.
Oh, so you do fine art as well?
Pardon?
Did you find art as well, like the paintings and stuff?
No. Art in terms of dancing, acting, and emceeing. That's my kind of art. So I'm not into fine artists.
Yeah.
It's mostly performance artistry.
I don't know why I thought you say you only the fine artists like you're into the ugly ones, but it's like that's about that.
That's always the question.
I know, right? I'm ready to fine artist.
So like, what's fine about it?
Yeah, you know.
So,
okay.
So on social media, Instagram, Facebook, it's at Art by Huitz April.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also on TikTok at Art by Huitz April.
Is April like your second name?
No, it's my. This is very interesting.
It's your Ninja Turtle name.
People always ask me, are you born on 8th? I'm like, no, that's like, the story is funny.
Oh, it's a fool's funny story?
It's my American given name.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there was a time where we had the exchange program at UB when I was doing my theater program. So we got a chance to go to New York, Buffalo, New York, to learn and exchange and learn about how they do that theater and teach them how we do our theater. So
That's amazing.
It was a struggle at first for them to pronounce Goitse. So they're like,
can we just call you April?
You look like an April. I don't know what an April is.
The visit wasn't in April though, right?
Dude, and I wrote you a part about it. We were there in April. Right? So it's stuck.
All right.
So
after today, there's the dance company. You didn't mention that one.
The dance company. You said you run
House of Swani with my sister.
House of Swani.
My sister Kinilo Kasone. So it's just called House of Swani.
So this is also on social media and stuff.
So if you go on, we use the handle at Art by Huitz April.
Yeah.
Well, we're supposed to put and Piper because she goes by Piper. But for now, it's just at Art by Goitse April, and then our name is House of Swani. So even if you type in House of Swani, you're still gonna find our page.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. Before you go, have you heard of the Sword of Mochudi?
Pardon? The
Sword of Mochudi.
What is that? No, I've never.
Really?
No, please.
Can you tell her what the Sword of Mochudi is?
What's that? I'm interested to know.
It's a movie that was done by our students with the Dawa Kari.
Oh.
Yes.
You're being an actress.
You're being an actress, but you did get it all. There's two what do you call it?
Installments
out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so we were at New Cape Town Cinema. We've also been recognized.
Is it currently showing?
No,
it's off circuit now, but it's it went into Italy, the Golden Show Film Festival.
So where can I?
Big TV actually. Big TV has got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just search the sort of material, it'll pop up everywhere.
All right.
If you
I'll
Google
check that out.
Yeah.
I'll check that
Maybe
out.
you could be in the third one. Maybe you could do
Yes,
some
please.
choreography in the
Yes,
third
please.
one.
I'd love that.
We got some really cool stunts in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Like
I'd
some
like that.
Crazy fight scenes, martial arts kind of stuff.
Okay.
The story is based on a little girl, young princess, warrior princess, who's a descendant of the Matieng, the giants, the first giants of the belly of the earth.
Yes.
So she's the last descendant of them. So Mochudi is the sacred village that's the last place on earth.
Wow.
So she's there to protect the land and from these alien dark forces that come through.
That's amazing.
So that's pretty cool. And she's got this magical sword that, and Unit Dow plays the grand queen mother, isn't it?
Yeah,
the queen mother. Yeah. The grandmother to her. So
it's to girl power.
Yeah, you go. So next time when we get your details, please dance your way to the Dow Academy. Ask for Mr. Ian.
I'd be excited.
And we see how we can collaborate, and maybe the third film get you out there as well,
That would be awesome.
Thank you for coming, Goitse.
You're welcome. So you guys can come through and dance as well.
Oh, today?
You don't have to audition, but you can just come join me, do a little bit of something.
Yeah.
We can TikTok challenge together.
I think that'll be lovely.
That'll be lovely.
I've been wanting to dance for a while.
Yeah, so we're going to be out there for the greatest dancers in Mochudi.
Yeah.
And then hopefully they'll rap all the way and get the cash prize.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the solo winner is going to be walking away with 10,000 food.
10 big ones.
And the group is going to be walking away with 30,000 food.
30,000!
It just doesn't end there because, we help them grow it.
I see these powerhouses here, so I don't think we just be hanging.
Exactly. Another thing is also we have the conference part.
Yeah.
But we're going to be doing after we are done with the whole auditions. After we're done with the Gaborone auditions, the following day we have the conference. But we're going to be sharing with them how you can navigate the industry, the creative industry, and live off it. And make money of it. Make a living out of it. So,
do you make a living out of this?
I live my creative. I live off of my craft.
Your passion and talents and your gifts.
That's it. I'm a full-time artist.
See, kids need to know this.
Kids need to know. Understand it.
That's what I do 24/7. I live, breathe, and eat my craft.
Yeah, we hope you can come to the school and tell them this, because
exactly
when we tell them, they don't believe it.
They don't believe it.
Working at the school.
That's why we have the conference after the auditions. We want to share with them so that they know that it doesn't end there. It doesn't end after the competition. You can really spread your wings and.
When did you discover that dancing is your thing? What?
I've always been a performer. I've always loved attention. That's what my mom tells me. She's like, out of all her kids, I'm the black sheep, but in a good way. It's like I've always loved attention. I've always loved being on stage. I'll be like, oh, you guys sit down. I'm gonna dance for you. I'm gonna do a little bit. So it's always been dance until I was 13. Then she registered me for ballroom dancing. So that's where it started. I did that competitively until I was 18, and then from there I moved on to commercial dancing with your local artists and all of that. So that's
all right, cool, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Goitse, the most beautiful, the incredible voice, amazing.
Thank you so much.
All right, do your thing. We'll be watching.
Yes.
TikTok challenge afterwards.
Please watch it. To Arivina Streetjive Season 2. And you can also catch us on Facebook at Streetjive Foundation. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
All right, thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. I know you gotta get up and do some work.
Yes. Thank you so much for
You're most welcome.
I had quite a lovely time.
Yeah.
You made my afternoon.
Oh!
That is how we do it.
Thank you so much.
All right, great.
Tele-Radio, straight out of Mochudi.
The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio. #1 local station.
Feed them